Hello, everyone, and welcome into game number 118 of the Seattle Mariners season. My name is Sean. Today, the Seattle Mariners, who are 73 and 44, take on the 59 and 57 Toronto Blue Jays. Robbie Ray on the mound for the Jays, 6 and 6, 3.42 ERA. On the mound for Seattle, Justice Sheffield, 9 and 9 with a 4.27 ERA. We're back in Seattle today after a little bit of maybe a missed opportunity or kind of a goof with pardon me. Missed opportunity with the Field of Dreams game. 2-1 Mariners victory, so the Mariners came out of it winning the game, though the game should have been a day earlier. We currently hold a 3.5 game lead over the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who are 10-0 in their last 10. The Mariners 9-1 in their last 10. And we are currently on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 game winning streak. We can extend that today to be 10-0, just like the Angels are today. That's a look at the American League West division. Here is a look at the wild card. Cleveland, I believe, picked up a game on Houston and the Angels, but more so Houston because they're the second place wild card team. And then the Blue Jays fell a full game back because they lost to the Mariners. So things are getting a little more interesting in the American League wildcard race now that there are interdivision matchups happening. That'll help some of those teams chasing because of the way that the schedule is aligned. It was American League West teams beating up on other teams and extending their leads in that area. Granted, if the team's trying to chase and catch up, they should probably be at least trying to keep pace. I guess not that they're not keeping pace, but you know. All right, we should be good with this lineup through the rest of the week. Evan White is probably going to need he's going to need a change, so we can actually do that. Here, DH, a Shedlong Jr., put a Shedlong Jr. up here, flip those guys. That'll work. Back at the friendly confines of T-Mobile Park, this lineup should work pretty good. We'll sub Mitch Haniger out tomorrow, because I don't know that we really have anybody, none. Haggerty can play right field, which would give us some extra speed in the outfield, but he's also a severe, his speed is good, but he has such a massive loss of power. We already don't have the most powerful lineup. I don't know if I want to sub both of, we have Shedlong Jr. Who can he play? Third base and left field. Well, Fraley's in center. That's the problem. Well, no. Hang on. I feel like I'm going to just overthink this and not do that correctly. So we would have Haggerty, Fraley, Marmolejos. No, we're fine. Mitch Haniger, I'm sure he can get through one more game. He'll get a day off. He'll get a 2-day weekend. How about that? That'll work. All right, I think we're good. We're in a little bit more of a time crunch in this game, so it might start early and then end kind of late with a pause in the middle, just because of the timing didn't quite work out. But I think we have everybody good. Shedlong Jr. Shedlong Jr. can play third base. Is he better than, who do I have on third? Ty France, 73, 72. They're pretty all right. Reaction, 75, 65. We're fine. Just go. The hitting coach is concerned about Jose Marmolejos and his ability to deal with lefties. He's only batting 190 against left-handed pitchers this year, so a change might be in order. We'll skip it. We'll just not worry about it. We're okay. We're going to be fine. Hey, if you like Mariners baseball, if you like baseball franchise mode, MLB The Show, this is a good place to be. You can catch every single one of the 162 regular season Mariners games and, fingers crossed, the postseason. The Angels making a bit of a run on the Mariners for the American League crown, American League West crown, so we'll see how that works out over the next 45 games or so. 1 p.m. every day right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex is where you can catch all of the live streams over there, and you can subscribe with Prime. Amazon Prime gives you Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming has a free Prime sub you can give to any streamer, and they get a full revenue cut. Welcome to Seattle. Where did I leave my phone?
Between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Justice Sheffield.
23 starts, a 9-9 record, a 4.27 ERA, 145.1 innings pitched, 78 strikeouts, 5 walks. We keep the walks very low. I'm very proud of that, very happy with that. And we have a nice green versus blue today. I like it. All right, Bo Bichette.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Fouled away, and here we go. First pitch at 2:05 p.m. Pacific time, which is right about the normal time that I would usually stream, but things have not been consistent. Slider just misses there. We are almost 30 games over 500. I kind of can't believe that.
Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together.
Man, okay.
Exceptionally well right
That's
now.
not what I'm looking for here. 62 degrees today.
Off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Fouled away. So 2-2 here. Pitch number 6 on the way.
Are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So now here is Marcus Semien.
5-game hitting streak for Semien. He is only 5 for 19, which is not great. But he also, I mean, he's coming through. Five straight games with a hit. Granted, that's the only hit he's getting in those games. But
wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a better located sinker.
Strike 1.
2 for 5 against Sheffield with a home run.
And it's quickly
fouled away.
0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
All right, that'll work. We pushed 2 runs across in the first inning in the previous game, and they just kind of held on for dear life throughout much of the rest of the game. Definitely some missed opportunities in that one. Oof, that was not great. Tom Murphy, poor Tom Murphy in particular, had a couple of... One of them, like, should have been... Oh my god, what speed is that? Hell yeah. Great play there by... I believe that's Donnie Walton. Tom Murphy for sure had a home run that I just missed the timing on. And then he probably missed a couple of ribbies. Maybe a grand slam. But Robbie Ray coming on in here. 15 games, 6-6. He has a 3.42 ERA in 84.1 innings pitched. 82 strikeouts, 37 walks. And I don't usually don't talk about how many hits they've given up or the whip. Mainly because I don't know what a fucking whip is.
He's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now is Donnie Walton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Okay. Donnie Walton. 4-seam slider, knuckle curve, 2-seam fastball, and a changeup.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come
Second in the AL East, 2 games over 500.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right
late.
spot.
Ray has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Two and one count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter.
It's WHIP, right? With. Damn, just too late on that. Also, shout out to my Xbox for telling me that the Good Life demo is downloaded. That was announced at TGS.
Now a little looper down the left field line.
That'll work.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, it's the new Swirty game. I got Swirty and Suda 51 confused. I'm excited about it. I'm debating if I want to do anything with the demo. I kind of just want to play the game. It's launching in Game Pass day 1 on October 15th. So, I don't know.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley.
Oh.
Pitch to him is swung on and missed
Damn
for
it.
strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. But he can't get
No, it was a ground rule double. No, that took away the run. Dang it. Dang it. By the way, there's been a bunch of good Game Pass editions lately. I downloaded a bunch of them today.
Everything is moving north.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr.
Should have held back on that one. All right, well, thankfully the double play is... Oh, man, that sucks. That took away a run. That was going to be a triple, and he was probably going to score from first.
0-1, here it comes.
That was a bad swing. All right. Focus here. Watch out for that slider. It was a 4-seam way out of the zone, though.
0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
But yeah, they put a few games into Game Pass today that I was interested in, even after like
1-2 is swung on.
Fuck.
Strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Yeah, I guess they had a Tokyo Game Show thing last night. Xbox did.
Next up, Kyle
So they announced some stuff. Scarlet Nexus came to Xbox Game Pass, which is awesome. They put a new game out, a day and date release. It's like a murder mystery sort of thing that looked kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's good stuff. Speaking of Game Pass, this is
set and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself.
not what I wanted early on that. Fuck. All right. See what Haniger can do here. I mean, Kyle Seager will pick up a ribby, but it's not what I wanted.
Gets the ground ball and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Next to stand in
I feel,
is Mitch
you ever feel overwhelmed? You're just like, oh my god, there's too much stuff to do. Too many games to play. Too many things I want to, like, check out. That's how I felt lately. I'm trying to keep track of, like, 9 different release dates and make sure that I'm, like, covering them the way that I want.
Set the 0-1. And this is fouled
And then
straight back
new
right
cool
up the
games just keep getting release dates and announcements and...
Ready
stressful.
on 0-2. Now a breaking ball runs in on him.
I gotta focus
Get
here.
his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Hone in. Lock in here. We saw similar things happen here in the first inning.
Here it is. Line drive to left.
There we go.
Base hit, and that'll get
Another
away.
2-run first inning for the Mariners. That was a nice 2-out, 2-strike hit right there.
Ball in the seats, Dan. These were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so
That worked.
frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Row. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Tom
There we go.
Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Okay, so now we shut the offense down, and we just pray to God that we can hold on.
He's unable to do that.
Now this is,
Get away
so the previous 2 games, the final 2 games against the Rangers,
Is off at first with
those
2
were
away.
all home runs. We scored 10 runs on 10 solo home runs. Against Toronto, that was a bad swing. Against Toronto, all we've done is score like small ball runs. Maybe a little bit of a mix would be
Now the
nice.
1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay.
Oh my God, Tom Murphy, you're so fucking slow.
Side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. The Mariners lead it 2-0.
Well, that was a missed opportunity. A missed opportunity in a way that I haven't had in a while. Didn't actually want to go to the bullpen. I actually want to just take a look at that previous play. The thing is, I don't think Tom Murphy broke stride. I think he's just so fucking slow. He's safe. He is safe. He's safe. There's air between that. Whatever. Dang, that's a big problem right there.
Oscar Hernandez digging in now. A swing and a ground ball to
I did a much better job.
but a foul
I've
ball
been
here
doing a much better
0-1.
job at
In
recognizing,
his career,
like,
Hernandez hits in the 240s, so
damn it.
there's room for improvement
oh, I
in that
threw the wrong
regard.
pitch.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help
Um,
the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings
I've done a better
value to the
job at
manager
that,
on a
making
daily
sure that I'm not
basis.
throwing players
The 0-2
into
delivery.
lose-lose situations. But I thought that was deep enough to get him to second. I really did, but it was a nice throw. Using the cutoff. Just unfortunately abandons runners on the corner with
Swinging a
presumably
right side. Seager has a play.
someone,
Makes the play, 1 away.
maybe an Evan White? Evan White or Dylan Moore, maybe? Someone with some pretty good pop, good power.
And that brings in George Springer.
But hey, it happens. Not the worst base running blunder I've had this
Pitch
season.
coming, here it is.
And certainly won't be the
He'll
last.
take a
Alright,
look at
that's...
ball 1.
Let's maybe get this kind of like down in the zone there, bud.
Nobody on.
Let's get some strikes.
And
There we
gets
go. There's a
the
nice
black on
slider
the outside.
inside.
A good slider that time. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Hey, just
Had a
nice
little
piece
trouble
of
in the
hit
second
right there.
inning
He's able to
in
keep his
yesterday's
hands
game.
inside that ball, stay
So
square
that's
as long as
frustrating.
possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch sinks.
Come on, dude. I am not that far behind. Oh, somebody went up the leaderboard when the
Here's a drive out to left center field. Springer is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one now. So much of this game is situational.
This is exactly what happened in yesterday's game. 2 runs in the first for the Mariners, and I immediately give up the run, give up one of the runs, give them back. I'm so fucking irritated, I can't even talk.
Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Fraley is there, 2 gone.
That was a better relay. I threw it directly to the cutoff and then threw it to home.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Henniger
There we go.
is there,
Okay.
and he'll put it away
So
to
we
retire
stopped the
side.
bleeding there. Just 1 run. But frustrating nonetheless.
A run
It's
for the
hard to...
Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll go
Ah.
to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. So stepping in is Dylan Moore. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan Moore, this is a good guy to have up. With runners on the corners.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oof, it's a nice little knuckle curve. Drop in there for a strike.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hit out towards second.
That'll work. That'll work.
Is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Yeah, we'll see how many of those actually turn into runs.
At the plate now, Jose Marmolejos.
That's fine. I
And
was
the
looking
first
high
pitch
there.
to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Marmolejos has 6 home runs, 19 ribbies. Doesn't play a lot because of Fraley.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Wow, that'll work. That'll work. That's a nice little hit there. That was that hybrid pitch out thing.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's
6
already
hits
6
in
hits, and
1
we're
inning.
only in the second inning. We'll
Two-
see if they can
two
keep
runs,
this
2
up
earned.
as the innings go on.
Got that 1 strikeout.
So the next to bat will be Ty France. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There we go.
This is
Good
one of
take.
those classic
Good take.
situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
The 1-0 home.
That's a
Misses
good
for the
take.
second
That's
ball.
good.
Great chance
There we go.
right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. And it's fouled away.
Dang it. Dang it.
The 2-1 home. Little target
I was right where I was
swing
looking,
is into
and I was
a
just too
wide
late on it.
first. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Okay, that'll work. That's okay. Not a great swing. A little late on that.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
full count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On, he can't track it down as this ball falls. Moore rounds the corner and is headed home.
Safe! There we go! Ty France, way to come through with a ribby single. That run right back. Hell yeah.
Looks like the pitching coach is gonna
Hell yeah.
Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
All right, Donnie Walton.
Standing in now, Donnie Walton.
Oh no.
Quickly on the ground toward first. Fielded cleanly onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
He lost his helmet sliding into third and then just left it.
Because that's one of the hardest double
Oh
plays to turn.
my goodness. You know, I'm a little surprised he even went for it. He was probably only going to get one.
Where you want to make the throw.
Why not just get the one at first? Make sure you get the clean, easy out. Okay. That was a bad swing. See if we can settle it down here.
In now, Jake Fraley. Strike one to start the
Okay.
at-bat.
That was a good swing. I was late on it, but that was an okay swing. That was a bad swing. That is what I would call a
Hey,
bad
that was a nasty pitch. right there.
swing.
Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
There we go.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Little chopper.
Oh
back to the
no.
mound. There's one. But no
That's all they'll get,
shot.
that's all they'll get.
He's safe easily at first. Striding in is Shedlong Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in
Ah,
this
that was a
situation.
ball.
This is a big time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Too high, too inside. What are you doing?
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on, and they'll add one
There we
more
go.
to the lead. It's now a
There we
5-1
go.
ball
Here we
game.
go.
Beggars can't be choosers right there.
Now
We love
Let's
those
go, Shedlong
balls.
Jr.
Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And it's
Foul,
grounded
foul,
just
foul.
down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
There we go. Good take.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he
Foul,
coming back with
foul,
it 4 times,
foul,
or do I have
foul.
to sit on something else?
We're good.
3 runs
24
already
pitches
home.
this inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Way too committed to swinging with 2 strikes. Fuck, dude.
Next to hit, Mitch Haniger looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
It's fine.
Hey, usually
No big deal. I didn't want to hit
through
that.
the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side.
Damn it. Pretty good hit
So
there.
they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We played 2 full. It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1.
Did believe we got a run on an error there?
Seattle, where these fans
So
have
that's good.
witnessed a
Hi,
lot
Heidi.
of good pitching from their Mariners this
I don't. Did we
season.
see Heidi
With
yesterday?
the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Okay.
And now the first pitch. Alejandro Kirk set the
There we
plate
go.
down
That's a
to
nice
strike
slider in
1.
for strike number 1. 855 strikeouts.
Swing and a miss.
145 strikeouts to go in
In my opinion,
45
one of the toughest pitches in the
games,
game to
including
square up.
today.
Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 145 divided by 45. 3.2 strikeouts a game. We had 10 yesterday.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem.
That was a little slow roller up there. Took a bit to get to the...
One gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game
I don't know
lead in
what
the
word I was trying to use. Shortstop, second baseman, Seattle. I think they're already giving Houston or Los Angeles a win. Houston may have picked up a loss.
So the lineup flips over.
They either picked up a loss or they have a day off, and they're the same.
Last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
All right. We are looking very good pitch count wise. Looking good score wise as well. 5 runs on 8 hits, a lot better than some of the games we've had previously.
First pitch coming, here it is.
There's a slider inside. Probably avoid his hot zone. What a weird hot and cold zone this guy has. The bottom 2/3 hot. Maybe middle outside isn't hot, but
But if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 out, nobody on. And
oh my God!
he called as he says you gotta be
Oh
kidding me.
no!
Side retired.
Oh
1, 2,
no!
3 go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5-1.
That was so bad. That wasn't even close. That was ball 2 or 1 or whatever.
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in
Hi,
Seattle
Heidi.
as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense, and that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
All
We'll
right,
see if we can
thanks,
just
Heidi.
continue to get hits here, Heidi.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
A ball and no strikes.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Popped him up.
Ooh.
Bichette ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
We have him at almost 50 pitches already.
Box, Dylan Moore. He singled in his first AB.
Half of those were in the second inning alone.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's
Go.
carrying.
Go.
And
Oh, it's off the wall.
this ball's off the wall.
It's the second one that's been just barely missed. But I will take the double. We also have a beautiful color palette happening here. Sun is setting, throwing a lot of pink and orange hues in there.
At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. As he will look at a first pitch fastball.
Marmolejos 1 for 1. He's 2 for 4 in this series.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a little
Uh-oh.
dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting. Third base.
Stepping in once again is Ty France. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Moore on third with 2 out.
Oh,
Outside, but it's well fouled.
dang it. Just early. Might have been able to turn that into a run, but
Breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Bouncer to the left
oh,
side.
dang.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Now here it comes.
There we go. Nice sinker inside. Strike 1. Much quicker third inning for the Mariners offense that time around.
The windup
Unfortunately,
and the 0-1.
stranded pretty fast guy at third.
Still 1-2.
Ball kid did not move.
Into the windup and the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in
Okay,
time.
Tom
And
Murphy.
hops over the
Let's
wall
have a
for
conversation
ground
here.
rule double.
Why the fuck did you call 3 sliders in the same goddamn spot? Fucking idiot.
Ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I
He
doubt
missed
he'll
it,
complain too much about
fouled
getting
it,
coasted to second
crushed it
base.
for a double.
Oscar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Moore is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our road to the show.
Hey, I
report
believe that's the
spotlights
first
some of
time
guys
we've
that have been
seen
playing
Kellenick
very well in recent
on
action.
that Rainier's report. Luis Liberato. He has been up there before. I recognize that name from those Road to the Show
Here's
reports.
George Springer as he'll pop this one off to the left and out
yeah.
of play. One
Kellenick
for one with a single so far.
hasn't been a factor in the season here for the Mariners.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
He's been a huge factor, especially his second stint up in Seattle. Been a big factor in the Mariners, who
Now to the plate,
have
Rendell Grichuk.
today, the day this is recorded,
Position
off,
two gone.
but have today, the day this posts, have a huge
And now the first pitch.
3-game set against the Angels, still in the wild card
Score as
race.
we play the fourth here.
They need some outside help, but they might be able to get that tonight.
In there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
They're half game back of the second spot. And they get a break because Ohtani is not supposed to pitch on Sunday, which is the season finale, because he's done pitching for the season.
And that misses 2-2. A full count, 3-2.
Oh, for
Rendell
fuck's sake!
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marmolejo
There we go.
finds some space out there for the catch to
Couldn't get
retire
it
the side.
elevated enough to get
Is
a
held in check.
get a strike
They're
call.
down 5-1.
But
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Donnie Walton.
The shortstop.
First offering.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit out towards second. Simeon's there.
no one has ever said that I've been super patient at the plate.
Nice play for
And
the
even if they
out.
did, they were wrong. What's that? They said they were super patient. I'll show him patience.
Fraley. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. And it's 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Count is 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a
I mean, a
run on it,
decent
and he makes the catch for the second out.
at bat.
Digging in next, Shed Long Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but
My
he's
bad.
gonna need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Hit back up the middle.
That was a terrible, terrible at bat.
Throw in the dirt, but
Had a
good
much
start
better
at
at bat.
first,
God
and an
damn
error as
it.
this side is retired. Pretty
It's
painless half of
it's
the
1 or
inning
2
all
big
told.
innings and then just a bunch of
Full.
nothing.
It's the M's 5 and the Blue Jays 1.
It's frustrating.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
first baseman, Kevin Biggio.
I love get some suggestions on like Instagram. It's like, you follow
First pitch on
Double
its
Jump
way.
video games. You might like Retro Gamer.
Kevin Biggio.
They have like
Second as he
unopened
watches ball
Game Boy
one.
games, and I'm like, this is way out of my price range. I'm a cheap bitch.
The 1-0 home.
Come on, motherfucker.
Sliders right there.
In the
He was
strike
able
zone.
to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero
Okay.
Jr. settles in at the plate. First delivery to him.
There we go. We are in the top of the 5th inning with 1 out. Looking good to give ourselves an opportunity here to open an Allen and Ginter World's Champions pack of cards.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
I got it.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. The next
That'll be,
and that'll move it to 1-2.
In tomorrow's video.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take.
There we go. Got him with that slider.
Great pitch there.
A little surprised that he went for that. That was very far inside.
For the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying, but this will land untouched.
7.8 feet outside of the foul pole. Damn.
1 run on 3
I mean,
hits.
whew.
1 error thus far for Toronto. Oh, and he's really
There's a
getting
big
the
ol'
better of it
swing and a
now
miss.
with strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Here it comes.
Fouled away. Where was that?
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Blue Jays
Yikes.
go down in order. They're down here
Yikes.
5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Look at that sky. Look at that pastel. Look at that purple and pink. Look at that
The wind
Gogurt
and
colored
0-1.
beauty outside.
Ball lined hard toward right center. Springer
Fuck you,
is to his
Springer.
left as he puts it away in the alley for the first
Thought I
out.
had him. Thought I had at least a double there.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but he hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
One out, base is empty. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. And the pitch. Low for
Good take.
ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a high fly ball.
This one might go. This one might go. This one might go. It's gone. There you go. There you go. Good job, Tom Murphy. Kind of makes up for the one you missed yesterday, huh?
Solo shot here to left.
Could have used it a little more yesterday, but
On the year, and
that's
it's
okay.
Now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to downplay a home run, but they've had runners on base all game long and couldn't get a home run in that situation. Hey, it's only a solo shot, but they'll take it. But you have to think they're feeling like they've missed some opportunities in this one.
I absolutely have missed some opportunities in this one.
Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Tanner Rourke coming on in here. 4.32 innings in his 34 games in 114.2 innings. A 9-7 record with 1 save in 1 opportunity. 65 to 36 strikeouts to walks. 252 for righties. 320 for lefties. And this, he might be a starter. That is a lot of innings for him. Unless he routinely comes in and pitches 2 or 3 innings a game. In relief? I don't know. That seems weird. 4-seam, 2-seam slider, curveball, changeup.
Right over the top
There's the
of
curveball.
that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute...
Wow.
Right there,
Wow.
strikes
What?
out, and that ends the inning.
Okay. All right.
But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and this is
The
now
Mariners
a
don't have an
6-1
error.
ball game.
What the hell kind of error do we have? It says 0 on the big board over there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette.
All right.
At this point of the game,
Inning
I think it's
number
clear that
6.
The plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
All right. 67 pitches here. No save situation.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70%
There we go.
of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Hey, pitch number 69 isn't out. Nice.
Now at the plate is Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way.
He did not run that very well, but it'll still work.
2 away now.
This is the kind of inning I need. Mitch Haniger the other day, I don't know exactly which other day, but recently, because I saw an article about it today,
He's working on a win for 2 games so far.
he recently hit his 100th home run, and he really wants that ball back. Because it's a big milestone, obviously. 100 home runs, big deal. But I forgot that he was out for like 2 full years. He hit a foul ball, which like led to a ruptured testicle that led to like 4 surgeries. And I didn't know that it led to 4 surgeries. And like that was like the cause of it. It was like a foul tip off his own bat. And all of a sudden he like couldn't even like walk for a little bit. And he had like a back surgery and like all this shit. And I'm like, oh God, hopefully they can get him the ball. A little surprised that they weren't able to.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could.
So hopefully they can find whoever it was. I mean, usually in that situation, what the article was talking about was that someone that works with the team or for the team or whatever, they'll get like in contact and work out some kind of like trade for the ball or whatever. Like,
so that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
It would be so cool to hit like a milestone, get like a milestone ball, and be like, hey, I would love some cool tickets or something. I don't know.
On its way is pitch number 75.
I'd love to shake the hand of the man who hit that ball. Get like a signed jersey or something. I don't know.
Left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch.
Okay, Teoscar Hernandez. Sir, please stop. Tom Murphy.
The 0-2 once more. This is hit high.
There we go. Tired of fucking around.
Center fielder giving chase.
Tired of fucking around. I'm tired of throwing the same fucking pitch every goddamn time. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we're through 6. Sheffield's energy is getting pretty low. I have Tapia that we can use. I have Brandon Brennan that we can use. I have Kikuchi that we can use.
He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move.
Damn it.
He gets there to make the play for the first
Okay,
out
hold
of the
on.
inning.
I need to slow this whole situation down. Toronto 5 games back of New York, 2 games ahead of Boston. Baltimore only 13 games behind. I don't think they're doing nearly that well in real life, but hey, it's a video game. Looks like I might even have Munoz as well. But I will go ahead and warm up Tapia. We'll warm up Brandon Brennan.
Now here's the first offering.
That's fine. I gotta kind of buy some time here. Gotta slow down.
The career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Donnie Walton grounded out in his last at-bat. Popped up. Bichette over to his right, and that ends the inning.
Why? Gonna buy myself some time, and then I swing at like the immediate 2 following pitches. Come on, dude. Come on. I don't know what kind of energy we'll have. Oh, they're ready. So we'll go ahead and just throw 91, 99. We'll throw Tapia in there.
Domingo Tapia is on to pitch.
Tapia, 53 games with a 4-1 record, 24 holds, a 71.2 innings pitched, 1.51 ERA, 73 to 3 strikeouts to walks, 206 to righties, 163 to lefties, and get them all warmed up here. Make sure he is ready to roll. Okay. That's not a great slider. Okay. A little all over the map here. That's okay. Two-seam fastball here. George Springer leading off the top half of the 7th.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Hell yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
I wanted that swing. Did you hear the trash cans that time, Springer? You fucking piece of shit.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fraley is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
A lot of pitches for that first out here, top 7. We'll leave Ring Toppy in for the 1 inning. Switch to a Brandon Brennan, and then put somebody else in.
Into the batter's box next. First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
I guess I'm a little surprised that looked good to me. We'll see the replay here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, he definitely missed. Okay. Just kidding. Depth perception, a little hard to see from this angle. That one he definitely swung at. Mainly because he made contact with the ball. But
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a swing.
there we go.
So it's a quick
Just went up the
2
ladder a
outs.
little bit.
7.
Couldn't catch up.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take
Oh,
a
there we
slider
go. That's a
here that
nice
finds
slider.
the
I like
for
that.
strike 1.
Just catching the outside of that
He's
zone.
in the ballgame so
Hell yeah.
far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fraley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3.
Out number 3.
The lead remains 5.
Jake
It's
Fraley, Shedlong Jr., Kyle Seager coming up to bat here.
last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Fraley. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look
That's fine.
at a high
That's
strike
fine.
that time. It's nothing
I'll take that.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side.
That's not what I wanted.
Be a tough play, and the throw to first is in time.
Ugh. Gross.
One away.
Hold on. Hang on, hold on, everybody. Aaron Fletcher. Actually, you can go with a Kenny Middleton. Brandon Brennan scheduled here for this next inning.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to
Oh, Sean, no, you were early on that. It was a bad pitch to swing at in the first place. I'm so sorry, Shedlong Jr. I'm so sorry. I love putting you in the game, but I'm so bad. I'm just bad at the game. I'm sorry.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Ah, damn it, Sean.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Well, ruined his hitting streak.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
That was awful.
Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to number 8 now. It's the Mariners 6 and the Blue Jays 1.
2 good innings and then nothing since. That was a terrible at bat. Brandon Brennan has an 0-1 record, but he does have 11 holds in 33 games. 34.1 innings pitched with a 2.36 ERA, 32-2 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting .279, lefties batting a little worse than that. That's a beautiful four-seam fastball right there. That's what I want to see. That's a great changeup. That's a good slider. And that is a pretty good, should have been a strike, two-seam fastball. I feel good.
And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory.
There we go.
Looks it into his glove and
That'll work. That was not a great pitch. That was a very bad pitch. That's good.
Now at
We're
the
good.
plate,
It's fine.
Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
Fine.
one.
Fine.
First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
We're okay. Just
Not
calm it
sure
down a
what
little bit.
missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
One out, nobody on. A 1-2
There we
count
go.
to the Blue Jays
Beautiful
starting
slider right there.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Whoops.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball.
He's not going to get there.
And foul. Now another 2-2. And this is
There we
swung
go.
on and missed.
There's a nice strikeout.
Retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette.
Ooh.
The first pitch here's a bit high. It's
Gross.
1-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Over at the
Here we
knees,
go.
and that's the second strike.
All right, how about
I
a...
believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is.
There we go. Change up.
Is that strike 3 to return
Change
the
up.
side. Blue Jays go
Thought it
down
was going to be a
order.
slider. Forgot that
They trail 6-1.
his slider button is Y, not B.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Henniger.
First offering. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Simeon will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The catcher, number 2.
It's like I'm speed running the end of this game.
And is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking
Drats.
at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now back. Second baseman.
Warm up just in case things get hairy. Probably could have just warmed the closer up because he's the
Now
best
the first
bet,
pitch.
but that's fine.
Called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And now
Another ground rule double. It's like the third one in this game. Weird.
Ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Jose Marmolejos.
Oh, Sean.
Pops this one up. Bichette shading to his right, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle. They hold on to their 6-1 lead.
Awful. Awful. First 2 innings look good. Looks like we scored one more in the 5th. But a whole lot of nothing in between. Kenyon Middleton, his the righties bat really well against him. I'm trying to drop some of these numbers, raise up the 14 games, raise up those innings. Let's drop that ERA, get some more strikeouts, and drop these batting averages a little bit. See if we can have a little more success with Middleton here. Have not used him much this season because he just doesn't pitch typically, particularly, that's the word I was trying to think. I started with the wrong letter and syllable, and then I just kind of got confused, and then I just said typically anyway. Typically, or particularly, whatever. He doesn't pitch super well, so I try to stay away from him. It's not that he's necessarily a bad pitcher, it's just, I don't know. That ERA scares me. The batting averages are really bad in some cases. I don't know. We'll call it there. 3 more outs here. We can win a series. 6-1. All of these runs came without a home run.
And now the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I hit LB a bunch.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That
Well,
was
fuck.
close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
All right, Middleton.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Simeon leads off second with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, there's one.
And
There's one.
down now.
We're good. Even if you give up a run here, you're fine. It's not great, but fine.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling
There
pretty
we
good
go.
with the dish.
There we go, Middleton.
Try and get on something.
There we go.
Get out of the yard this AB.
Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. Liner towards second.
All right. That's okay. Gave up that leadoff double, but came through with 3 strong outs. There you go. There you go.
Game is over.
10-0 in the last 10 games. The Mariners winning another series. We'll open a box of Allen and Ginter World Champions cards tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time on youtube.com/ShaunaSawyer for the season finale of, not the season finale, the series finale of this series against the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be on the road in Texas for a 3-game set. So we can do some damage here. The weird thing is we kind of have to keep winning because the Angels show no signs of slowing down. And they are 10-0 or 11. They're on an 11-game win streak. We're on a 10-game win streak. And if we start slipping, we might lose our handle in the American League West. 44 games to go. This has been game number 118, presented to you here on youtube.com/ShaunaSaurusRex. Please scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. If you want to stay up to date on what's going on. If you want to watch the games, they're each only, an hour and 15 minutes. I was doing the math today. They probably average about an hour and 20 minutes. I thought that was a pretty safe bet. If I can complete this season, just the 162 games, I will have spent like a full 9 days in this game. My most played game on an Xbox One is already a Sony Studios game. And that's all time. That includes Halo. That includes like the Master Chief Collection and Halo 5. Wild. All right. Seattle notable players. Tom Murphy, 2 for 4, home run, ribby run. Dylan Moore, 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a run. Jake Fraley, 1 for 4 with a double and a run. Ty France, 1 for 3 with a ribby and a run. 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fifth. A little bit better on that spread there, but did not do a whole lot, especially from that 6th inning on. Ever since whenever they switched that pitcher, everything kind of just shut down. And I really speed ran the last couple of innings, not necessarily intentionally. Did give up the 1 run in the top of the second. I don't like seeing that. In both games we played against Toronto, we've scored 2 in the first and immediately given 1 of them back in the top of the second. We were able to get those back, obviously, plus a couple more and tack on 1 more. Jesse Sheffield is your player of the game, probably because no one else did all that well. You could maybe make Dylan Moore the player of the game. I don't know. 6 innings pitched for Sheffield. 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned run, 0 walks. Lost Robbie Ray. 4.2 innings pitched, gave up 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 6 earned runs. There you have it. Seattle wins 6-1, wins the series, currently up 2-0, and we have the series finale tomorrow. We currently lead the Toronto season series 3-2. They can tie it up tomorrow, and it would be 3-3, even series split. One team wins one series, one team wins the other series. There you go. Yeah, there you go. 7th inning program. Feeling pretty good. A whole $29 for that. So there you have it. Texas and Houston are on the docket, and then immediately followed by the A's, excuse me. Put an extra letter in the front of that. But yeah, Texas, 3 straight series against division opponents before a 4-game set back here against Kansas City and a 3-game set against Houston. We'll be seeing a lot of Houston over the next 2 to 3 weeks, so prepare yourselves for a lot of that. Could get interesting as we have been playing some teams that are a little weaker or a little more even in their record. Houston, 67-49. Texas, they're bad. We should be able to take advantage of them and win that series, kind of keep pushing ourselves further and further up as we cram the other teams down. There you go. Looking at the calendar, or the standings, it's like the Angels, both the Angels and the Mariners, 10-0 in their last 10 games. Can the Mariners stretch it to 11 games in a row? You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out what will be open in this pack and will we win one more game. That's tomorrow, 1:00 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/ShaunaSaurusRex. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow, and go Mariners.